Brian Ortega versus Aljamain Sterling went exactly the way everyone thought it would, because 2 days before the fight, it was reported that Ortega was in the hospital due to complications from the weight cut, and I heard rumors that he had a fall or fainted or something, but I couldn't confirm those. And then it was later reported that the fight was back on, but instead of being at 145, it would be at lightweight. Then this is how Ortega looked at the stare down, as this commenter rightly puts it: how are they going to allow this? People have died from weight cuts in the past, but we need to prepare ourselves for the eventuality that someone will die in the cage as a result of shots they took to the head that their body was not ready to absorb because of the weight cut. A weight cut will directly lead to a death in the cage. I think there's a lot of misconceptions about weight cuts that people have, where they think, oh, these guys just drink a little bit less water and sweat it out, and then they rehydrate, and the next day they're good to go. That is just simply not true. Now, this screenshot is 7 years old, so maybe the information has changed, but this is from the man himself, Brian Ortega, saying he walks around at 185 pounds. To cut to 145 from 185 means to lose about 22% of your body weight. And if we roughly assume he's like 10% body fat, even if he lost all of his body fat, which he couldn't do, it would kill him, he would be dead. Even if he was at 0% body fat, he'd still have like 21 pounds of water to sweat out. Just for a frame of reference, a gallon of water is 8 pounds. So imagine filling the 3 of those up with your own sweat. This article from Gray Matters Journal highlights how the brain is negatively affected due to dehydration and is thus more susceptible to knockouts. And it's not like it's quickly resolved. It can take days to a week to fully recover from severe dehydration. So these fighters are severely dehydrated and malnourished, and then expected to get into a cage the next day and take shots to the head that their body is not prepared to absorb because they have not fully recovered from their weight cut. Weight cutting is archaic and dangerous, and unless we do something about it, it's going to lead to very nasty consequences, and I think someone will die in the cage because of a weight cut. Like that commenter said, how are we going to allow this to happen? Thanks for watching.